Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're considering a move to Texas from out of state, you're in the right place. Today, I'm going to be talking about the top things to consider before moving to the Lone Star State. So whether you're moving for work, or maybe just need a change of scenery, or maybe you heard that everything is bigger and better in Texas, there's a few important factors that you're going to want to consider before packing up. First off, let's talk about the sheer size of Texas. This state is huge. In fact, it's the second largest in the entire US, and that means longer distances between cities. So if you're coming from a smaller state or maybe a more compact community, be prepared for longer commutes. For example, a drive from Houston to Dallas is 4 hours. You can drive through some states, sometimes multiple states, in the same amount of time. So plan accordingly if you're visiting family or traveling for work. Next, let's talk about its climate. Texas is known for its hot summers, with temperatures easily exceeding 100 degrees in many areas. The state also has different climate zones: dry deserts in the west, humid coastal areas in the southeast, and more mild weather in the hill country. If you're coming from a cooler or drier climate, the heat and humidity can be a big adjustment. Take it from me, being a realtor, I've dealt with a lot of relocation clients who are coming from out of state, and one of the biggest surprises and feedback that I received is that they just weren't that prepared for how hot Texas can get. So if you're coming from California where you're on the coast and it's beautiful year round, or maybe you're coming from New York and you're trying to escape the snow, the heat in Texas can be a big time adjustment. Number 3 is the cost of living. A lot of Texas appeal and what had a lot of people moving here, especially during the pandemic, was Texas' affordable cost of living. But this varies depending on where you live. Cities like Austin and Dallas have experienced some skyrocketing home prices over the last few years. Some of the more affordable options are going to be San Antonio, Houston, and then you can even find affordable places in the outskirts of your major cities like Dallas and Austin. All this to say, just be sure to research the housing cost, general cost of living, and property taxes of the area of which you're looking to move to. Number 4 is the job market. Texas has a booming job market with opportunities in tech, healthcare, energy, and more. Major cities like Dallas, Houston, and Austin are home to some of the largest companies through all of the US. However, it's really important to research which one of these job sectors are doing well where. Like tech may not be doing as good in Dallas as it is in Austin or Houston, so you want to know these things because these can vary greatly across the state. Number 5, there is no state income tax in Texas. One big perk of moving to Texas is that there is no state income tax. However, keep in mind that Texas is known for its higher than average property taxes, so homeownership costs can wipe out the savings that you're not paying on state taxes. Make sure you do the math so that you know how it's going to affect your financial planning. Number 6, we got to talk about Texas real estate. Texas real estate has been a hot topic over the last few years. Well, again, we're going to pick on those major cities: Houston, Dallas, Austin, San Antonio. They've been through a lot when it comes to housing prices. It's been a bit of a roller coaster. We went down, now we're up during the pandemic, now things are coming back down again. So whether you're looking to buy or rent, you want to know what that situation looks like in that specific city. So it's probably a great idea for you to connect with a local real estate agent to help you navigate the market, especially if you're moving from out of state. And if you are relocating to somewhere that I don't service, again, I'm in Central Texas, which is Austin. If you're moving to anywhere else in Texas, I have a wide network of agents that I know, like, and trust. So if you need a referral for a highly skilled agent that can take care of you no matter where you're moving in Texas, please feel free to contact me. Number 7, let's talk about the Texas school systems. If you're relocating with children, Texas has a mix of public, charter, and private schools. And it's important to research the school systems in your new area. Some districts, particularly in the suburban areas, are highly rated, while others may not offer the same quality of education. Don't forget to look into the extracurricular programs and college options if you have kids that are a little bit older. And just as a sidebar, I live in Leander, Texas, which is the number 11 school district in all of Texas. If you don't know much about Leander, you can find my pros and cons video right over here. Feel free to watch that. Now that I have a kiddo, school districts are really important, so I know if you are watching this and you have a family, this is probably a high priority for you. I just want you to know that Central Texas has some really solid options for schools for your kiddos. Number 8, let's talk about lifestyle and culture here in Texas. Texas has a rich culture with a unique blend of Southern hospitality, Mexican influence, and modern city living. Whether you're into outdoor activities like hiking or love the arts, Texas offers something for everyone. The state is also known for its barbecue, live music, and sports. So be ready to embrace that Texan lifestyle. I'll let you know that here in Austin, the soccer culture is rich. We have Austin FC, which is a professional MLS soccer team. We have some of the best barbecue in all of the state. Terry Black's Barbecue, Franklin's, and Stubbs, just to name a few of the hottest barbecue joints in all of Texas, are all here in Austin. There's also no shortage of activities. Austin's a very outdoor lifestyle city. It's not uncommon for you to go downtown Austin on a random weekday or even weekend and see people running around. They're being recreational, working on their fitness, jogging along Lady Bird Lake. People love being outdoors here. Tons of watering holes, lots of little off the beaten path spots to take a dip in. Austin is an outdoor person's haven in Texas. Now look, we gotta talk about transportation and traffic in Texas. Transportation can be a challenge, especially in the larger cities. Texas is very car dependent and public transportation options are pretty limited. I wouldn't wish Austin or Houston traffic on my worst enemy. There's literally memes that go around the internet about how bad the traffic on I-35 and Mopac in Austin are. So if you're coming from somewhere where you're used to getting around without a car, this can be a big adjustment. One thing I love about Leander is that we have the Metro Rail. The Metro Rail takes you from North Leander to downtown Austin. I use this if I don't want to have to fight traffic during peak hours and I want to go check out the Austin FC game or hang out downtown. Comes in clutch during South by Southwest, which is a major music festival that Austin houses here. So while there may not be a ton of public transportation options, this is a huge plus for me where I live. Last but not least, let's talk about that Texan attitude. One thing you often hear about is Southern hospitality, and Texas rings true for that. Especially in Austin, people are more open-minded. We are a pretty big melting pot of ethnicities, backgrounds, very diverse. I personally love that about where I live. And let's face it, Texans are a very proud group of people. We love the shape of our states. You don't really walk around and see a lot of people with like Kentucky or Missouri tattoos on them, but Texas having that really iconic shape, people love it. It's an attitude, it's a feeling, it's a mindset. And depending on how you lean, that could be a benefit or not. But for the most part, people are very friendly. You're gonna hear the word y'all a lot. And you'll notice that in these smaller communities, it feels like everyone knows each other. There's a very strong sense of community in these small towns of Texas. And there you have it. There's 10 important things to consider before you make your move to Texas. If you found this video to be helpful, make sure to give me a like, drop a comment down there, and share it with a friend who may be considering the move to the Lone Star State. And if you or anyone that you know is looking to make that move and needs that expert real estate professional, I'm your guy. My contact information is in the description below. I've helped many families from all across the US move to Texas, and I'd love to do the same for you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.